Life's best moments are best captured by photography and video. You may ask, why photography and video? Because if a photo is worth 1,000 words, video is worth 1,000,000. And GPS photography and video will leave you speechless. GPS specializes in weddings, swords, fitness, and so much more. Book your next shoot today at 910-257-0526 or gpsphotoandvideo.com.
Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Glenn Young, owner of Amazon's Fitness Magazine. Yes, you are IFBB Wellness Pro, Melitza Guerrero, just off stage at the Atlanta Pro.
Yep.
How are you doing?
I gotta put the AC on.
You know, you can't just do a smooth opening. You are talking and everything else.
I just ate and now I'm sweating.
Great day. And just finished cardio too.
Yep. All right, hold on. Let's turn this bad boy on. All right, there we go. Okay.
Oh, you can turn it on from your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right. All right. So let's talk about the show. How do you feel? The experience you've been making posts all week, riding on cloud 9, came in at 3rd.
Yep.
Which I was like, well, okay. I was there the whole time prejudging, That's just the way it is. And as you say, I am Johnny Styles, and we are looking at Melitza Guerrero. From the back, the glutes you can see, she has this tie-in nice there. And, of course, she has the check. But at the end of the day, talk to me about the judges' feedback. How did you feel through the whole thing? After prejudging, I was stoked, obviously. But talk to me.
So, first of all, I want to say that has been one of the best shows, probably the best show that I have ever done. I will probably always continue to do that show. Mainly because of the way that they treated the athletes. The attention to details, they made sure they had waters for us, Gatorades for us, food for us, microwaves for us, mirrors for us. I've been to some shows where they have literally nothing. You got the floor and the stage, and that's it. And by the floor, I mean you just sit your ass on the floor. That's
wow, not good.
Yeah, so that's first of all, I love the way that they treated the athletes, and I pay attention to things like that, and I know that a lot of people probably wonder why some shows have more athletes than other. And if you are a promoter and if you are someone that does shows and you're watching this, then let that be known that is why. Athletes pay attention to those little things. We pay attention to the way that you treat us. We pay attention to your appreciation towards us. And when you are just giving us absolutely nothing, meanwhile, we are there making you money, because that's just call it what it is at the end of the day. We are there making you money, and you pretty much treat us like crap. Oh, we're not going to keep doing those shows. We're going to go to the ones that we feel appreciated in, Linda Murray was backstage talking to people. I mean, you don't see that often. A lot of these promoters do these shows, and then that's it. Once the show is done, they go home. They don't go backstage to mingle with the athletes, to do any of that. You know what I mean? So little things like that we pay attention to. All right, now, showtime. So let's start before showtime, right?
Okay.
So before showtime, my body was burning through food like it has never, ever, 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 ever in my life. I was eating so much. I was eating every 2 hours. I went from eating on prep 5 meals a day to 8 to 9 meals a day, two
Yeah.
days before the show. And on prep, the meals are pretty small, except for like my lower body days, they're pretty big. I was
Mhm.
eating big meals every 2 hours, like really big meals every 2 hours. And every time I would step on the scale, my weight would be down. Every time I would take pictures, more and more would be showing, which, if it was about conditioning, then we would have been like, fuck yeah. But that's what ended up happening. And, we were first call outs. And basically, when I got the judges' feedback, it was, you're perfect. Everything is perfect. You are just way too conditioned.
Wow.
Yeah. So they were just like, next time, just come in a little bit softer. Don't change absolutely anything else. Just come in a little bit softer. Your density is perfect. Your presentation was perfect. Your look was perfect. Your confidence was perfect. Just you
Mhm.
were way too hard. That's what they told me. So,
Fourth show of your career, short career, fourth
yeah.
pro show. Um, Charlotte, third pro show of the year. Charlotte, New York, Atlanta, and it's like night and day. And no doubt you took to heart everything that the judges said. And I wish you could have been in front of Tyler Mannion because I know they've seen
Well,
all
we
the
will
photos
be
and everything by now.
soon.
Yeah, we will be in Tampa, and I can't wait because it's like
Yup. We'll be.
and some of the people that were there, Sandy Williamson, head judge, uh, she saw you, and I know when you came out, all the judges locked.
Yeah.
And the head judge was like, "Okay, move over a little bit because you went out, you went straight out to that center square and didn't move." And I thought it was hilarious, but
I
but
didn't even catch that. I was just like in my
I
zone.
caught it. I was sitting directly behind the head judge looking at it, so I had the same, pretty much the same viewpoint as them. But I'm a photographer, not a judge. But and I was rooting for you because Danny's husband was hollering in the back. Her number was what, 104?
Yeah, 104.
And I was hollering out 105 because I'm like, bruh, really? And so that's good. And the other thing that was crazy is that her coach is actually from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I
Yeah.
was in shock when he said, I was like, dude, really? Where you been? And then, of course, I got in my feels. I like, you don't know who Amazon's fitness magazine is? He's like, yeah, I heard of it, I think. And then, like, but anyway, he thought you looked great too. I thought you won, but I would have thought that anyway. We haven't even left for Tampa, and I'm thinking you won already. So, but that's
So
me. When you support someone and encourage them, you don't know what's going to happen.
fix that conditioning, and I think we'll be good. That's all they wanted me to work on was conditioning. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Now it's an important point to make that Giselle Mercado, right after the Pittsburgh Pro, she changed coaches. And after the New York Pro, you got a coach. You both have the same coach, Antonio Luis. You've been working with him for 5 weeks going into the Atlanta Pro.
Hmm.
I think that was the final element that you needed. You needed a coach, an
Yeah.
objective eye. And it's like, damn, he worked with you quick.
Yeah.
I mean, first pro show, only 5 weeks. Talk to me about that experience.
It was amazing. You know, um, he's very attentive. He was very on top of me the whole time that I was in Atlanta. He was actually traveling like airports
Hmm.
and he was still like super on top of me. I think I checked in with him at one point probably like 4 times in a day. So
Right.
that was very comforting. I think the day of my show actually he was even up before I was.
Mm.
And he was already like texting me, and then like I woke up and I'm like, oh snap, he already like texts me like all this stuff. So I feel super, super confident in having him, as my coach. And I think that now, because the thing is, here's the thing. When you have a coach that's long distance, right? And you're sending your progress pictures. And even when it's face to face, it's totally different than what is seen on stage.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now that he also has those stage shots, he can correlate what he sees in pictures and this is what this is going to look like on stage. Because in my pictures, even though I looked super lean, it was nothing like what it was on stage. Once I got the tan on and once I hit the stage, it was like, holy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I was like, damn.
Yeah, everyone was like that. So now, all right, this is what this looks like on stage. So now I know let's not have that look for the next time.
And it was a great experience. Beside me was Jake Wood, Alina Popa, and Linda Murray. And I was like, yeah, this is great. This is a great place to be. And bodybuilding had just finished, so I was still hyped behind that, especially when they did their pose down. And so when you came out, it was like, okay, let's go. Let's go.
Now, it was fun. It was a good time. It was a definite.
It was.
I will definitely do that show again next year.
Yeah.
Whether let's say I get Olympia qualified like early in the year, I don't care. I will still do that show just because it's such a great show.
And those were the greatest seats. I mean, I've sat in VIP before, like at the Nationals in Orlando, but this was like, man.
You were right there.
I could smell the protein and the female muscle. I was like, wow, this is nice. So at what point you come out, you look at Danny looks at you, and y'all say, this chick has got on my suit. Y'all had the same exact suit. And then, of course, it was later revealed y'all had the same suit maker and you didn't even know.
Yeah, so no, actually, before we got to the venue, we had been, like exchanging like little messages, words of encouragement with each other. And then when I posted my suit before I got like all glammed up, she sent me a message. So I had already knew that she had like a very similar suit because she sent me a message telling me like, oh my God, I pretty much almost had like a very similar suit. So then we both got there. I think we were the last ones to get there, honestly. And it's crazy. We were the last ones to get there. Neither of us really got to pump up. Neither of us got to eat or pump up food. And then we still had the first call out. So that was dope. So when we got
Why were you late, Melitza?
Why was I late?
Yeah.
I wasn't late, first of all.
Oh, boy. I know I was there before you. That's all I'm saying.
Because you had a photo shoot.
So,
first of all, I got there at 10:45. Then remember, the parking was closed.
Yeah.
Because it was full. Which I will still continue to say this until the day I die. They need to have parking for athletes.
Yeah. Other than the venue hotel, $30-$40.
They need to have parking for athletes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to park 4 blocks away and walk all the way over there. So that's what happened. Then I get there and there's like really no signages anywhere. Like you're just like, where am I going? You got to keep asking people, where's this, where's that? And everyone's like, this one, take this one, take that one, go this way, go that way.
Right.
So I get there, right? I think I had walked inside at exactly probably like 11 a.m. But this show started like right on time.
Hey, kudos, give it up to Atlanta. Everything was on time.
Yes, it ran.
So if you was late, you in trouble. And you gotta get rid of that narrative. Oh, well, maybe they'll be running behind because it wasn't.
So I get there, right, and I'm like, okay, there's like 2 divisions before wellness. You're good, right?
Right.
I asked the lady. I'm like, am I good? I don't know why I asked her that. She said, yes, I was good. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom fixing myself up, taking pictures.
Making posts on Instagram.
I was taking pictures for my coach.
Yeah, okay.
So then I come out and I'm like, I go downstairs where the athletes were supposed to be waiting. I'm like, why is it so empty? Like, why are there only guys down here? Why is it so empty? So I run upstairs and I'm like, I don't even know where I'm going because I didn't even know what was going on. I'm trying to find out where I'm going, what's going on. I'm asking everyone. And they're like, yeah, Wellness Masters is up right now. So you're next. And I didn't even have my heels on. Like I was putting on my heels while they were glazing me. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, and I'm here like eating my chips while they're glazing me, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And as I'm doing that, in walks Danny.
Oh, she was behind you.
And she walks late too. And then we both they're like calling our numbers because we were like one of the first ones. So we're like running to the front, eating our pump up food, grabbing bands, and like just pumping up literally seconds before going on stage.
Jeez. But you made it.
I made it.
Great experience, great result. That's just a horrifying story. So when you know better, you got to do better. So, I mean, it's getting there. Like I said, third show of the year, first show with a coach officially in your career. And you picked a great one because he's on it and he's got some headliners that he coaches. So when you look at it now, talk to me about the experience of when in the money, right? Your first pro show, you got third. Wellness is going to be fine because they got Wolfpack. First place was $4,000, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get some of this." Today I was all hyped. I was like, "Man, I was already thinking of camera equipment I was gonna buy." But anyway,
you jinxed
it. But 4,000. Second was 1,500. And then third, what you got was 1,000. But I mean, Wellness is going to be fine when it comes to prize money. I think it's going to occur, and you've basically seen it anyway. There's a lot of Wellness doing the shows. I looked at the numbers today for the Olympia qualified. They may be up to 30. I was just looking at a glance like, wow, there's a lot of Wellness. But now y'all got the prize money and the corporate sponsor in Wolfpack. Good times ahead.
Yep.
So, I mean, have you spent it yet? Did you get it yet?
I haven't gotten
it. Y'all had to go sign this tax form.
I haven't gotten it yet, and I hope I put the right address.
Oh, really?
I the numbers up with this address of mine, and I was thinking that today. I'm like, did I write 141 or 142? Because like the numbers are like very similar for my
right.
address. So I was like,
which one? Go to the neighbor. Hey, just put my address on it next time. I got you.
Yeah, because
they don't have direct deposit, or they gonna actually send you a hard check. How does this work?
They're gonna send you a check.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know why they didn't just have it there and then just have you fill out the form right there as well. Just all right, here's your check.
Yeah, and they'll make sure you pay your taxes. That's the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so looking ahead, what's next? Second pro show with a coach. You're doing Tampa. Run it down. We've been running back and forth, talking about suits, plane tickets, show tickets. I got my show tickets, so I'm ready.
Stressful.
Yeah, you can't be stressed now. Come on.
No, not stressful like in a bad way. It's okay. Like a good stress, like an exciting stress.
Yeah.
So, new suit.
Yeah.
New look.
Yeah.
I got new jewelry. I'm gonna do my hair different. Had to find makeup down there.
Yeah.
Got flights booked. Had to find a hotel because no way that I am staying that long in that whole hotel for that price. So found 5 minutes away.
I think the host hotel was like 650, 680. I'm like, eesh.
Oh no! For as long as we're gonna stay down there, because
Yeah.
as long as me, because I got there earlier and leave like later than the days there.
Yeah.
That shit was coming out to like almost 1,500.
Yeah. But
No.
hey, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be leaving.
So yeah.
Hopefully on the 31st. But yeah.
So that's booked. New suit. Oh, which by the way, we're changing the suit top because
Okay.
they do feel that style, number one, it's already like kind of outdated, and for two, they feel that it gives me the illusion of being broader than I am. Because I'm already naturally broad, so having that style of top just gives that illusion that I'm even more.
Right.
So we're gonna change the style of the top. We're gonna change the color. I mean, they always like all the colors on me though, so that's good. And as far as my conditioning, I don't know. I'm just following what coach says. He put me back on plan what I was doing before Atlanta. So I think really the only thing I'm gonna tweak is probably my peak week.
Right. And it's going to be in it because you're really just tweaking because you're there based on the feedback. So, and then, I'm excited because in Charlotte, you were in front of Tyler Mannion, and now here in Tampa, I cannot wait to see his face.
And I was in front of Tyler too.
Who was?
I was in front of Tyler and Steve in New York.
Yes. Oh, that's right. So this is the third time.
Yeah, so now I'm going to be in front of Tyler and Steve again. And
nice.
Will said.
All right, so I got to ask, what was his feedback in Charlotte? What was his feedback in New York?
They just needed the condition. I wasn't conditioned. There was you can't give feedback when you're not conditioned. Like absolutely not conditioned. And I just was not conditioned. So that's all they can say was we need to see something.
Well, I think they're going to be pleased, but that's just me. Again,
I think so
I'm
too.
a photographer. Everybody looks good. I'm the quintessential participation trophy. So
no, I think he's going to be very, very pleased at all the hard work.
Needless to say, I'm excited for you. It really all goes down next week to get up out of here. Crazy.
Yeah.
We're going to get out of here on this one, but I want you to talk to me about what did Linda Murray say to you backstage?
So I was backstage pretty much gathering my stuff, and she had came back, and I was grabbing my bag, and she like kind of tapped me, and she told me like just flat out, she said, "You're going to be at the Olympia."
Doesn't get any better than that.
Nope.
So you gotta follow through on that and manifest on it, and go for it. Whatever happens, but leave it all out there on the table. You're in a great place now, no doubt, and big things coming. Not just the rest of this year, but in 2025. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
I mean, you got to look down the pipe, not to give away anything, but maybe you put in for the Arnolds, right?
I'm trying to see how you do that.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Well, first contact them, but first get this Olympia qualification.
Yes.
Let's hear everything in October and then say, "Dear Arnold's Classic."
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I mean, you could just go there in person and say, "Hey, yeah, I'm here." I don't know, but we'll do some research and certainly find out.
I'm gonna go with my suit and I'm gonna be like, "I'm here to compete." What y'all gonna say? No.
Yeah. And then next, we got to crack down some more sponsors. But you on your way. You are on your way. From the time I was with you in Charleston, and you got that pro card to now.
Wow. God, my girlfriend posted that picture my girl had posted that picture of when I got my pro card, and holy shit, I look so different. I was like,
Night and day.
embarrassing. That was me. But it's the progress, so it is what it is.
It is. Well, go get some rest. 'Cause I know you got to work tomorrow and get up early. So appreciate you coming on. And oh yeah, how about the reel from the photo shoot?
Oh, that was
my
fun.
God.
That was fun. That was my idea. That was fun.
It was. It was your idea, and all I did was hold the camera. 100-degree heat, looking into the sun, sweating profusely, but it came out all right.
Got done.
I think it came out all right.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you.
All right, guys. We will see y'all. Okay, hold on. So the 31st will be the next Wednesday that I would be here. That's when I'm at Tampa. We'll figure it out.
So probably may have to do it in Tampa.
Yeah.
So.
We could do it, we'll talk.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
We will.
All right, ciao. I'll text you, Glenn.
All right. Take care. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Melitza Guerrero getting ready for the Tampa Pro. A lot of fun. The Atlanta Pro was a great experience. I suggest everyone, if you can, go to a show live because there's nothing like that experience. One thing I wanted to bring up, this year I've experienced a lot of loss. On Father's Day, I lost my brother. And so therefore, the July issue was slowed down a little bit. I was just in a funk, didn't feel like working at all. But that's probably going to be out next week as we're closing in on it. But also this week, the name, image, and likeness, the brand that is Amazon's fitness magazine, Teresa Motor, lost her husband in a tragic motorcycle accident on Tuesday. And so keep her family and keep her in your prayers, as that's a lot. He was a great man, great friend. Had a lot of fun with him on photo shoots and stuff. And he had great support for Amazon's fitness magazine and me as well. So that took that took a lot of wind out of my sails. And Teresa, like I said, is the name, image, and likeness of Amazon's fitness magazine. And talked to her briefly, so just keep her and her family in prayers. She'll rebound and we'll go from there. But tough week. Coming up tomorrow on the Amazon's podcast at 7:30 p.m. Winsome White, off stage from the Atlanta Pro. Excited to talk to her. Women's physique division. She looked amazing. She realizes she's got to grow some more. Can't wait to talk to her tomorrow and get her thoughts. And then at 8:30, Salika Given will be on the podcast. Took second at the Atlanta Pro. Looked amazing. Excited to talk to her and see what's next. I know she's doing the Rising Phoenix. So excited to talk to her. And speaking of the Rising Phoenix, coming up on Saturday, Virginia Sanchez is going to talk to me. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern. She made a post today that she would not be competing this year. And as such, she was already invited or got an invite to the Rising Phoenix. So we got to see how that's all going to pan out and what's going on with her. But excited that she's going to sit down and talk to me on the Amazon's podcast. And then coming up on Monday, she's been away for a while. Sharice Newsom, IFBB Women's Bodybuilder Pro. Got to see what's going on with her. Great person. Did a lot of photo shoots with her. She went toe to toe at the Miami Nationals with Teresa Avancic. So she has a history as well. So excited to talk to her. And then on Tuesday, Christina Mendoza. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting down to like the last 3 shows. And it's not a point of who's in, but who's on the outside looking in. Excited to see it. that she's coming. And it's really come down to everybody's fan favorites they're looking for. Chicago Pro this weekend, Mela Ash. Sherry Priami going to do battle. Christina Naley is making her pro debut. Going to be a great show on Saturday, so you want to definitely check that out. Get the live stream. And then it's on to Tampa, followed by Anaheim, Rising Phoenix, and then Romania. And then that's it. And we're going to see who's in and who's out. Currently, right now, there are 11 on the list. So we could end up with 14, maybe 15 on the list overall, which is great. And so when you look at the loss of the points and win and you're in, you basically ended up with the same exact numbers. So love the way that's paying out. And how about the women's physique division? You know, with the Texas Pro coming up, Sarah Vegas, lots more opportunities for women's physique to qualify. So excited to see them, and we'll see how this all pans out as the season is winding down. With 82 days left before the Olympia, it's going to be a great battle. And then once all the shows are finalized, then we can talk about the Olympia. But let's do the due diligence now and be excited about the shows that are left in the season, because it is going to be a great Olympia with 60 years. And I cannot wait to see it. Trying to work it out. Ladies and gentlemen, the finals are sold out. No VIP tickets. So, yeah, it's going to be tough, but we're going to try to figure it out and get there. I'm excited, obviously, for the 3 athletes that I've sponsored. Teresa Avancic won the Triple O, Hella Trevino. Got her automatic invite by winning the Rising Phoenix previous. And then, of course, Ashley Jones, winner of the New York Pro. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. We will see you guys tomorrow night. I'm Glenn Young, owner of Amazon's Fitness Magazine. Celebrate the female physique. Subscribe to the website. And, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Take care and have a good... Where's my closing? This is hard when you have to be your own producer back and forth. So as I continue to grow out, maybe I have my own producer, bigger studio, and put a little bit more bells and whistles on this thing. We'll see you tomorrow.